Hey everyone, today I've got a Gen 4 OU Wi-Fi battle for you against my friend AB Twisty. Before the battle starts, I just want to show you the team that I'm using so you can understand some of the decision-making processes that I went through. Now, before anyone super analyzes my team or anything, I'm actually doing a thing where I am getting one of every Pokemon in competitive Gen 4. I'm RNGing and EV training them fully legitly myself. And so this team was actually cobbled together from just Pokemon that I have in the box. There was no real pre-planned synergy for the most part on this team. So it's not going to be the best or most well-constructed Gen 4 OU team. I've got about 50 Pokemon to choose from, and they each only have one spread. So this is what I came up with. Let's go with Empoleon first. Empoleon is sort of the Pokemon I wanted to win the game. It was my main win con that I viewed. It is a sub-agility PETAYA Empoleon. So the idea here is that you use substitute and get agilities off, and then as you get hit, once you have an agility, you can continue boosting until you activate the PETAYA Berry and Torrent, so your Hydro Pumps are going to be doing massive damage when you're at low HP and got +1 special attack. So this was the main win con. But you can see Empoleon is actually not going to be doing great damage to any solo water types. So something like a Milotic, for example, would do very well against this, or Starmie, both pretty good OU Pokemon. So this Pokemon has to be held until just the right moment, or I would have to move to my other win con, which is my OTR Bronzong. So that stands for Offensive Trick Room Bronzong. This is a Pokemon that just wants to Trick Room, and then Trick Room makes slower Pokemon go first, and then I spam Gyro Ball because it will be doing massive damage because Bronzong is very slow. I've even got it holding the Macho Brace item, which slows its speed even further, and doesn't cause it to fall to the ground like an Iron Ball would. Other than that, it's just standard coverage with Earthquake, and then Explosion is a really good move. It helps take out bulky waters that Empoleon might struggle with otherwise, and it's going to basically KO everything in the tier. Now, paired with this OTR Bronzong is actually a Choice Band Tyranitar. CBT-Tar is a pretty standard Pokemon in this gen. It's really good against Latias, basically can take any move that Pokemon has and KO it with Pursuit. The thing about this T-Tar is it is very much not invested in speed. It's maybe got 70 speed EVs, so it actually pairs very well with Offensive Trick Room Bronzong because it's so slow, it will likely start outspeeding everything if Trick Room is still up. So T-Tar is one of my main breakers, and it goes very well with Trick Room Bronzong. Now, the last three Pokemon I have on my team are not very well thought out. I've got Choice Specs Latias. I wanted something that would be a good breaker, and Draco Meteor, really nothing is switching into this safely. Maybe Blisy. Even Steel types are not going to enjoy switching into the Draco that this Latias is going to be pumping out. The rest of the moves are filler. Surf is to hopefully catch Tyranitar on the switch, and Thunderbolt and Psychic are just filler coverage moves. You could replace them with anything. I could put Dragon Pulse on this or any other thing. But the main move I'm going to be clicking is Draco Meteor here. And I just want to break down any attackers or any Pokemon that could resist Empoleon decently well. And then we've got Flygon, who is just Choice Scarf Flygon. It's just such a standard, easy mon to use. You put it in, you click U-turn, you get momentum. You basically don't click any of the other moves. Fire Blast is really good for Steel types that might switch in on it that are also levitating, something like a Bronzong or a Skarmory, but honestly, most of the time, you want to click U-turn if you're expecting them in anyway, because there are Pokemon that will handle them better than Flygon would. Outrage and Earthquake, just because in case late game this Pokemon could sweep. It is strong enough with a Choice Scarf, and these moves are powerful stabs. It could KO them. And my lead mon here is a Swampert. This is just a standard defensive Swampert. It's got mixed defenses with 3 attacks and Stealth Rock. Surf and Earthquake are main powerful stab moves, and then Ice Beam is for filler coverage. The thing about Swampert as a lead is it's not great. This is really more of a mid-game Pokemon, but I didn't really have any super strong leads I would like to use. DPP lead meta is really interesting, and I didn't have any super cool leads. I basically had some suicide leads like Azelf or Aerodactyl or something like that. And then I had some anti-leads like Machamp or something. None of those fit what I was trying to do with this team. I wanted something that could both get up rocks and have higher longevity. And so that's why I wanted Swampert here on the team. I could have, and was probably more, it was probably a better idea to use Flygon as the lead. And then I could either just attack or U-turn out if the lead was something unfavorable to me. But I ended up going with Swampert. But Now that you understand my sets, let's get on to the battle. I hope you enjoyed them. If you guys enjoy this type of Gen 4 Wi-Fi battle content, please let me know down below. I'm happy to make more teams and find more battles against people and keep posting these. And if you want to battle, please join my Discord server. And just, if you want to battle, just tag me. And if I'm available, I'll get on Gen 4 Wi-Fi and do a battle versus you and maybe post it. I'm trying to get more into competitive mods. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the battle. So we have a Wi-Fi battle in Gen 4 OU versus AB Twisty, friend of the stream, channel member. Got a little notepad in the corner for me. I've got a damage calc open. I'm ready to go. I haven't done a Wi-Fi battle in quite a while. Seems like Bruce is in Platinum. Okay, Zapdos lead, interesting. So it could have HP Grass. I feel like HP Grass is a lot less common than HP Ice. It would be better to preserve the Swampert, probably. We're going to write Zapdos. And we're going to... I think... going into Flygon's the best play. He could HP Ice me on the Switch, trying to get Chip on Swampert. If he does that, Flygon gets owned, and I'm in a bad position. Hoping it is Grass. Okay, it was Grass. That's what I thought. You gotta love the Gen 4 Wi-Fi speeds. So, AP... that is a lot of damage. Hold on a minute here. Is this boy Specs? We're gonna... That's... I feel like that's gotta be Specs damage. No. HP... HP Flying would do 70 to 86. Wow. Yeah, it could be HP Flying. That could be HP... Grass. No, I think actually it might be too weak for Grass. It might be Flying. Okay, so... what we can do is U-turn, because I'm fairly confident that's Specs. So I'm going to U-turn out. I'm going to U-turn out, and I have a safe switch in. If that's Flying or Grass, Bronzong can come in safely. I don't expect him to switch in, though, so I'll get some decent momentum here. Oh-ho! His own Zong. Okay. So, this could be Rocks. This could be, like, OTR. The Zong I brought with me is OTR. I did... not that much. Let's see. Let's see, if it's OTR Bronzong, U-turn would do about 20. I expect this to be OTR, actually, then. Okay. No. We'll go into Pert. We'll go into Pert, get up Rocks. Or actually, because if he does Zapdos again, if he goes Zapdos again, I'm in a bit of a pickle. If I Rocks here, the thing is, this thing could explode on me, which would be fine. I could Rocks and then sack Flygon. Or I could Ice Beam expecting Zapdos. Rocks are very valuable for me, I think. We will... Man, are rocks so valuable it's worth it to lose Flygon? The thing is, if I hit it with an Ice Beam... Okay, you know what? I do have a decent... Well, actually, let me check. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna check something here. I have one idea. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get up rocks, because then I have a decent mid ground, and if he explodes, that's fine. Oh, he's just getting up rocks. Okay. That is fine for me. So he's not OTR, he's rocks. It'd be shocking if he was OTR plus rocks. I'm just gonna stay in and surf. No reason not to. I don't know what else he's gonna do. He could just rip an explosion here as well. Bronzong's pretty important for me, but I have no reason to risk switching something in on this thing. Gyro Ball kind of does... Gyro Ball EQ coverage does good damage to my whole team. I guess except to my own Bronzong. My own Bronzong could have been a switch here, although I don't think I could do damage to his Bronzong, because my own Bronzong doesn't really have a way to deal damage to him. Yeah, Surf is okay. I mean, I don't really know how much this is going to do. Again, he could explode here. I'm okay with that trade. I'm not, like, super happy with it, but it's fine. I did a lot. Yeah, Oh, that was a crit. I was going to say, that must be offensive if it did that much. Yeah. Hurt won't take too much from this. I'm not max defense. Well, maybe I am. I don't think I'm max defense. I don't recall, though, honestly, on this set. Okay, I'm obviously max HP, though. He's either sacking his Bronzong here, or he's going into something else. I don't know what else he could have. Surf is, like, just a good coverage move. He's got a grass type, he's got a grass type. There's no reason for me to overpredict or anything like that. Swamperts will get lefties. It'll be fine. The Spec Zapdos lead was interesting. Pretty sure it's Specs. But the thing about Zapdos is... Oh, he lived? Oh, my lord. Really? Oh, I should have calced. I can't believe he lived that. I should have calced. Okay, so fainted. The crit did so much that I just assumed I'd be able to KO it. This is okay. Alright, so this is probably one of my better switch-ins is my Latias, but I'm expecting Zapdos to come back out. I think I'll go into this. You can go into something else, that's fine. I don't love my Swampert being fainted and Flygon being at 56. Okay. Alright, so easy play here. In fact, I could just Psychic. He could have another Steel type on top of Bronzong. That wouldn't be too odd. He'd have a Dark type as well. I think I'm just going to Draco. Breloom cannot live that. Neither can Zapdos. He has a Breloom. Yep, T-Tar makes sense. Oh, I'm going to faint now, actually, because he's going to pursue me. This is okay, though. Probably should have predicted a T-Tar. I did sort of predict a T-Tar coming in, thinking, you know, he's got a psychic immunity, probably. That did not take it super well. Let's assume it's this, and then we'll go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna stay in. There's a chance, a low chance, this could kill if he's not invested in Spadef. And if he pursuits, I live, and then I can definitely have an opportunity to KO him. So we'll see how much this does. Because I think I could live a pursuit if it's not CB. Barely lived. It was like a range. That was it was 26 to 31, so I think there's a chance that KO'd. Pursuit could deal up to 284 maximum, lowest 240. KO'd me, that's fine. We have an opportunity here. Do I think this is CB? Do I blow my load early? Let me see something. Let me see something. We're going to see how much this Pokemon could do. To this. It does about that much. Oh, actually. Okay. Is he... Alright. So here's my thinking, is that he is choice banded. I don't think T-Tar would have done that much without a CB. And if he's CB, I get to do this. Hopefully he's expecting me just to KO him, and he doesn't preserve it. Even if he does preserve it, that's okay. We'll see what he's doing. Yes, nice. He is CB. Okay. So this won't break my sub. And now I can get a agility off. And we're going to do that. I'm going to boost up to outspeed whatever he's got in the back. And then if this breaks my sub, I sub again. Because I don't think it would break my sub, by the way, but if it does, I sub again, because, again, Pursuit's not going to break it, right? CB is very strong, so it could, yeah. He might have something good for this in the back. We'll see. I think I'm going to sub again, honestly. he withdrew T-Tar. T-Tar's gonna faint on entry. He's got Breloom. Yep. Right. Okay. He's what was that Poke? He had T-Tar, CB, Suits. Breloom, I don't know any of its moves, but it's gonna take Sand Chip. Took Rocks Chip. It could have Protect. But he doesn't take poison damage this turn. So this should be fine. Yeah, he's match punching to break my sub. That's fine. That's why I subbed, because I expected the Breloom to Mach Punch. I wanted to have a sub up for Breloom. I think Ice Beam KOs here. Ice Beam does 95 to 112. I don't know what other priority he could have on this team. He could have like an E-Speed. I would be surprised if he had 2 Mach Punches. Ooh, I don't think the crit mattered. It did a minimum of 308 after he took 2 Stealth Rocks and Sand Chip. I don't think the crit mattered. Unless he was like Spadef invested. We'll have to ask him what his Breloom's HP was, but I don't think it mattered. I don't think it mattered. All right, so let's see what he's bringing out. Don't know what else to expect from the remainder of the team. Surely he's got a sweeper or something in the back. Now, Empoleon could still lose. It's pretty strong in this scenario. And in fact, if he brings Zapdos out, my plan is going to be to sub again to get a PETAYA boost, even if that makes me more... Well, actually, it might be better to just KO the Zapdos if it comes out, because Ice Beam certainly KOs it from that point. Right? Yeah, Ice Beam does 70 to 82, and it would take Rocks damage. This is a bit of a problem. Alright. What if I am in... What if... This... Plus... Hold on, I have... Okay. I don't know. I don't know. This is really, really risky. So we know he has a Starmie. His Breloom is fainted. And his T-Tar will die on a switch in. So that means he's only got one more Pokemon on his team that I don't know what it is. If this is Life Orb, this is good for me, actually. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to sub up again. I should be faster than it. And if he's Life Orb... I'm hoping he's Life Orb. Even if he's not Life Orb, I actually think this might have a chance to KO. Let's see. He doesn't appear to be Life Orb. He's going to take Sand Chip. So maybe he's bulky Rapid Spin or max HP Rapid Spin. Does he have lefties? He does have lefties. I don't think this KOs. There's no way it KOs, actually. I'm not going to switch out. It's probably worth it just to go for the nuke. This will do a lot to Starmie. And if it doesn't recover, it's going to faint. Even if it's not SPDEF invested, as long as it's max HP, oh. Well, if it was not max HP, then it had a 100% chance to KO there. So Empoleon's in a pretty good position right now. Even if he's got more priority in the back, I don't know what else he could have. That could KO me. He's probably got some sweeper. Okay, he's got a Scarf Heatran, it looks like. Yeah, it could not be Scarf, but it's going to take a lot of damage here. We just have to pump. There's no other play. I hit, so that means I win the battle because... That means I win the battle because Zapdos will faint from a Ice Beam. And so his final was Heatran. All right, excellent. And the Empoleon PETAYA Berry said, Sub PETAYA Ice Beam cleans up. It was a little greedy to do it so early because I didn't know the rest of his team. He could have had a really good resistance. He could have had a really good resistance, but I figured that the coverage from the rest of my team could clean up after Empoleon. My OTR Bronzong and my Scarf Flygon CB Tar, because CB Tar is like minimally invested in speed, so it can actually do work under Trick Room. So I was sort of banking on them being able to clean up after it. It's a bit sloppy to go for it so early, and Sub PETAYA Agility is kind of a weird set. I know most PETAYA Empoleons are not Agility. They're usually 3 attack sub or something like that. So we'll Ice Beam here. Should be able to KO. And Zapdos is going to be fainted. So let's get that out of there. I'd be very surprised if Zapdos lived here. The one thing was the crit on Breloom. I don't think it mattered, but yeah. Because that was going to be doing a lot of damage either way. And that was a great match. Good game, Bruce. I appreciate you battling me. Ooh, I meant to save the battle video. Ooh, I'd like to save it. Yes, just in case. So that was my Sub PETAYA victory. That was pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to do more Gen 4 Wi-Fi battles in the future. Hopefully, I'll have a more pre-planned team next time. This was sort of a slapdash team, so not the best thing, but yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching the battle.